Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Henry from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning, and today we are live. We are live on YouTube, and this is a channel where you can ask us questions, and feel free to ask us whatever you want. I will be more than happy to answer that for you. I wanted to talk about marketing tonight. Basically, when you start your business for solar panel cleaning or any other company that you're thinking about starting, whether it's window washing or detailing cars or what have you. When you sign up for a business and you have your business license, what is going to happen is you're going to get tons and tons of phone calls from marketers, and they're going to want your business. They're going to want your money. And so you want to make sure that you go with the right company, because you can spend a lot of money as far as spending money starting up with this company, starting out with a new company, and you want to make sure that you spend your money correctly and spend your money where it's going to be needed. So I didn't mention, but if you guys want to ask a question, just go ahead and put it in chat, and we'll be happy to answer the question for you, or just say hello or what have you, and we'll be, like I said, we'll answer your questions. This is what it's all about. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight as far as answering questions, but if the questions keep coming, then hey, we'll go ahead and answer them for you. By the way, we went ahead and ordered some deionized tanks that we talked about in our last video. Rick and I said we were going to order some deionized tanks. We thought that would be a good idea, just the fact that we have a pressure washer. We run off of our pressure washer hose, and we have the Solitech over here that we use that runs off of that. But some of you guys that are just starting out in the business, well, maybe you can't afford that at this time. So you're going to use something as simple as a water-fed brush. Now, what I would do is I would buy a simple water-fed brush, to get started, and try to hit as many residentials as you can and learn the process. I mean, that's what it's all about, because in this business, there's a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to know, and you got to try to figure it out on your own. Like Rick and I, we started this business, and we had knowledge of it, but as far as competition, as far as other people undercutting us in price and all that, it became a little bit more difficult to try to figure out what kind of prices are we going to be charging in our area, what is going to be reasonable, because we get people calling us all the time trying to figure out if it's a customer or if it's your competition that is out there trying to get prices for you. For example, we had one last night, and so one last night called and say, hey, how much is bird proofing? And bird proofing could cost quite a bit of money for you if you're starting out and you really don't know what you're doing, or you don't know how to figure that out. So the first questions I ask is, can I take a look, and can I get an address? And I asked that several times, and they basically said, no, I'm just trying to get a price. Just give me a price. And so when you're sitting here and you're giving somebody a price, well, what happens is they're going to stick to that price that you give them. So if you undercut yourself, you're kind of screwed. So I make it a policy, a company policy, for us not to give prices out unless we have a physical address that we're looking at, because a lot of things come into play. For example, how many arrays are on top of the of the roof. And if they can't answer that, or they can't sit there and say, well, I don't know, then the best option is to maybe Google Earth them and take a look at their rooftop, and you'll have an idea there. But if they're not willing to give you an address, then most likely they're a competitor, or something else is going on, where they're trying to hide something, and we don't give prices out. If it's a matter of losing business, so be it. We're gonna lose that just because we don't know if they're serious. We don't know if it's something that it is a real customer. So we run into that quite a bit. I'm going to answer your guys' questions in a little bit. Just go ahead and put them in the comments. When you do put them in the comments, just put them there, and we'll go ahead and answer them for you. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that. We try to answer these questions. I got company in here in the background, so sorry guys. But I try to answer as many questions as I possibly can, just because you guys do have a lot of questions. So Mayo Perez, what's up there, Mayo? Is your pressure washer gravity fed, or do you have an inline water pump to help prime the pressure washer? Yes, we have a inline water pump, one of the best pumps out there. And we use that along with the pressure washer. We actually had that set up by somebody else. So when they set that up, we don't know anything about pressure washers. So we did have somebody set that up, put it in our van, and it works great. Have not had any problems with it whatsoever. And yes, we can put up to 600 feet of hose, and we've done it to where we put 600 feet of hose, put it on top of a building, and clean 1,900 panels in one day. So more than enough as far as it taking care of a job, and we love it. So great question there, Mayo. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming on. We're getting a lot more subscribers now. And then somebody had asked, well, why don't you guys go live more? And, we want you, to go live more. And, we'd love to do it if we could. But the fact of the matter is YouTube is real. We can't go live unless we have 1,000 subscribers. We can go live out in the field, and that's what we want to do. Ideally, we'd love to do that. So the more subscribers that we can get, and the faster that we can get them, then we are definitely going to go live out in the field and kind of show you guys what we're doing, how we're doing it, and so forth. But in the meantime, I got to just download the videos and edit them and everything else here. But I can go live, which I'm doing now, is going live here at the house on my computer. That's not a problem. But as far as going live out in the field with a camera or something else like that, we can't go live yet. It's not allowing us to do it. So forgive us for that. But we can answer all the questions for you guys and so forth. One of the things that I like to do is I like to promote our company. That's the whole idea, is promoting our company out there. And we do that very, very well. Rick and I do that very, very well. One of the little things that you guys can do, and what we do, is we have our handy dandy pens right here. And this pen, we got our name on it, SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning. And we give these out to our customers. Every person that hires us, they get a free pen. I tell you, they love it. They love the fact that they got this. And not only do they have a free pen, basically it has our advertising on it. They give us a call. And so we always rebook them. We'll rebook them for 6 months down the road, make sure that, we get that customer back. And it's really, it turns out really, really good when that customer is out there and wanting your business again. We had another customer we did today, as a matter of fact, and she loved it so much she gave us a great review. And not only did she give us a great review, she gave us two great reviews, one on one site and one on the other site. So we like that when we get 2 5-star reviews, and we have nothing but 5-star reviews on our Google My Business page, which we really work hard for. And you guys should get there. If you are starting out in the business, and it doesn't matter if you are detail, cleaner, washer, or if you wash windows, if you do any other service, it's going to help if you are really putting a lot of effort into your one business that you are online. For example, we have a Google My Business page. Is one of the best things that we've done is have a Google My Business page. You if you don't have it, you have to have it. Start building up those reviews. Start building up a lot of people's comments, because people see that. That's how they check you out. There's other companies out there, Thumbtack. There's one of them is called Thumbtack. That is a great company to get leads, but you have to pay for those leads up front. So a company like that, you basically will go and pay $300 up front. And then when somebody contacts you, they'll take that lead, they'll charge you for the lead, and then you make contact with the customer. It's excellent for window washing. I'm telling you right now, window washing is there's a lot of business for that. Not just solar panel cleaning. Solar panel cleaning has it's there. It's great. We capitalize on that. We also do window washing. We did windows the other day, and we charge quite a bit for it. Actually, we're a little bit more expensive on our window washing because it takes us more time to clean the windows, but it's easier because we use a water-fed pole on the outside and clean all the windows with our deionized water. And on the inside, then it's by hand, and we're out there. And that takes a little bit more time. So, and you got to really know and practice. If you don't know about window washing, practice at home, get the right equipment, start practicing at home. And, that's the best way to do it, and even here in my home, I have the cleanest windows and the shiniest solar panels, just because I clean them all the time. I clean them a lot more than a lot of other people do. All right, let's see who's on. Connor, what's up there, Connor? Just subscribed today and followed on Instagram. Would love to talk to you a little bit. Keep killing it. Really appreciate that, Connor. You guys can contact me anytime. Send me a message on YouTube, or if you want, you can contact me at info@SoCalSolarPanelWashing.com. Send me a message there. I will put that in. As a matter of fact, I'll put that in chat, and that way you guys have it, and you guys can contact me if you like. So we'll do that right now. And see here. There we go. And here it is. There. So that's it. You can contact me there at info@SoCalSolarPanelWashing.com. Send me a message. If you want to talk to me, I'll just leave me your phone number. I'll be more than happy to call you back. I always call my subscribers back, and I've talked to quite a few of you guys already. So Mayo says, how do you deal with an unsatisfied customer? It's a vague question, but have you had an unsatisfied customer? Honestly, Mayo, we have not had any unsatisfied customers at all. Our customers love us just because of our personality. We are customer friendly. Rick is one of the nicest guys, and when you start talking to him, you kind of you like him. It's like, hey, this guy's a pretty cool dude. So they gravitate to him, and I kind of let him do all the talking. And I'm more of the business, type person where I'm really strict when it comes to business, and I want to make sure that it gets done right. And the customer is we take care of the customer, whatever it takes. You want to please that customer, because you think of it as this. You think of it as you go into a restaurant, you have a nice meal, but your service was horrible. Well, are you going to go back because the food was great, or are you not going to go back because you got bad customer service? So you always want to make sure you take care of that customer. There's been a few times where we were cleaning solar panels up on top of the roof, and the neighbor next door had a nice clean car. Well, we didn't realize it, but we were cleaning, and with the Solar Tech here, it sprays out quite a bit of water, and it ended up on the neighbor's car. So Rick noticed that, and he knocked on the neighbor's door and says, "Hey, we're going to go ahead and clean your car for you. We got a little bit of water. It's deionized water. It should not spot up or anything." And they basically said, "No, that's okay. Don't worry about it." And it needs to get washed anyway. But he went that extra mile to go out there and contact the neighbor. Our customer really appreciated it, and thought that was very professional of him to do that. So those are the little things that we kind of do. But to answer your question there, Mr. Perez, you're just going to have to take care of one customer at a time. Make sure that they're happy. If they're unsatisfied, ask them what you can do to gain their business or what have you, or make it right. And that's it. You may get a few customers that are very picky. For example, we don't have picky customers when it comes to our solar panel cleaning whatsoever, but we will have picky customers for window washing, because when we do windows, most of the time the customers are right around the corner. They're looking at the windows after we're cleaning them. They're checking it out. They're making sure that there's no streaks or spots or what have you. And so they'll point that out. And we'll always like to have the customers look at the windows after we're done. If there's anything that we may have missed, because we're human, we'll go out there and redo the window. And it's not a problem for us to do that. So we want to make sure that the customer is always happy. And once they see that they're pretty cool with it, they're okay with it. And we got their business once again, maybe 3 months down the road or 6 months down the road, or they'll call us or what have you. So Connor says, "I would love to get my hands on the Solatech C1000. Yes. And the Solatech C400. Well, I got news for you guys, and it's not good. Not good news at all. My distributor basically notified us, let us know that the Solatech is in high demand right now. It is selling like crazy in Europe, and it's also selling crazy here in the US. So they are down to their last, I think, 1 or 2 Solatechs here. And then they did an emergency order where they had to order more. So they're getting more in as quickly as possible. It does take a few weeks to get them in, but once they come in, they start selling out again. And they placed another order for more Solatechs to come in, and we're waiting for that. So they are going fast. So if you're serious about it and you want to order one, then just contact our distributor. It's going to be in the description below. We'll have that. Her contact. You can email her and get in touch with her and ask her, what's going on with it. And if she has one, she'll be more than happy to sell it to you. We don't sell these ourselves. Our distributor, Dana, does that. she's a wonderful person. She'll take care of you, and she gives you what you need, and only what you need, and what is affordable to you, and she'll try to take care of you the best that she possibly can. So yes, but that's it's a great brush. It's one of our main brushes that we use, for all of our solar panel cleaning. So we use this, and we can honestly say that we can get stuff done 3 times faster than somebody with a conventional water-fed brush. It may take them maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes to clean, 35, 40 panels. And it will take us 10 minutes to 15 minutes to clean, 35 to 40 panels. So it makes a huge difference. Connor says, thank you for that info, Henry. No problem. I feel like I know you based off the amount of videos I watched in the last few days. Yeah, we've done quite a few videos, and it's actually we're getting very popular when it comes to the solar panel cleaning. We are our channel is really taking off. And thank you, Connor, for subscribing. We look forward to people's coming in and subscribing to our YouTube channel. It is growing. It's growing extremely fast, which we really enjoy, and we can give the content out there to you guys. You guys can ask the questions. I'm waiting to get in for 1,000 subscribers, and as soon as I get into 1,000 subscribers, I'm going live out in the field, and you guys can ask me the questions you want while we're out working, and Rick can answer those questions too, and we're looking forward to that. So the more subscribers we get to this YouTube channel, it's going to be much better for all of us. Connor says, I am going to email you tomorrow and send you a direct message on Instagram so we can get in contact. Awesome. That'd be great. He's also located in Central Valley of California and wanting to get into the industry. Man, there's a lot of people in the Fresno, Bakersfield area that have been contacting me. A lot of solar panel cleaning guys up there, and there's a lot of business up there. There's a lot of solar farms out there, and they do get dirty because of the dust and what have you. And some of them are in fields, and why they're in fields is beyond me. But you know what? That's that's part of the business, and that's where it's going to benefit you if you are cleaning solar panels, and you can clean those every 3 months because they get so dirty. And here's the thing: is the production is a huge ammunition that you guys can use to clean solar panels, because if you're able to show them the production after you clean the solar panels, it's a no-brainer. They understand that, they get it. They're like, wow. And most of the time, people call to have their solar panels cleaned after they have called the company and have asked, why is the production so low on my solar panels? And most of the time, the solar panel companies are going to tell them, well, you should have your solar panels cleaned. This is how we get a lot of our business, is we get referred by Tesla, by Sunrun, by LG, Panasonic, all these companies. They give us a call and say, we have a few customers that need their solar panels cleaned. What do you charge? We tell them what we charge, and then they say yes. And then next thing you know, we're on our way to the resident or the commercial building, and we are in business cleaning that. And once we, get to that location, well, Rick does his magic, talks to the customer, and before you know it, it's going to be a customer that we can hopefully have for a long time and continue on. So a lot of this has to do with customer service. Mayo Perez had mentioned it earlier, and you want to make sure that you keep these customers, because once you have these customers in your portfolio, it's hard to lose them unless you really, really screw up. Because once they see that you have uh, the right equipment, and they see your equipment, they see a big old brush that's being taken up there, and they're like, wow, they're really impressed. And then not only that, it's the time that it takes for you to clean the solar panels. And we clean them fairly quickly. We did one job this morning, what we were done in less than a half an hour, and that was setup time, getting up there, taking pictures before, taking pictures after, cleaning the solar panels, breaking it down. We were done in 30 minutes, and that was 42 panels. And there was 4 arrays. And if you guys don't know what arrays are the group of solar panels on the roof itself. So you may have one group on the west side, and you have a group on the east side, and then the north side and the south side are all different patches of solar panels. Those are called arrays. Now, cleaning the panels are fairly easy. We can do that. But then when you get into something like, for example, bird proofing, and the more arrays that you have, the more that you are going to charge for to that customer. So when we do bird proofing, and we are bird proofing our a home, from pigeons underneath, that are nesting or what have you, there's a lot that goes into that. And that's what you have to take into consideration. It's not just a matter of just putting a cage around, wires around the solar panels themselves. You got to go out there and you have to clean underneath them panels. And if you have a nest, you got to take those panels out, remove the nest. I mean, that would be the right thing to do. And then go out there and then clean all that. Well, all that's going to fall onto the ground, and you're going to have to clean that up afterwards. So you got to make sure that you have a cleaning fee and you're able to charge that. And once a customer realizes what goes into it, then most likely they're going to want to pay for it, because they don't want to hear pigeons all night long on the roof, and they want to get rid of them. So they're going to pay whatever it takes to get rid of those pigeons. Now, there's some people out there that are really cheap, and I don't mess around with that. I don't give into that. I don't give into, yeah, I'll do your bird proofing for $100 when it costs you $500 to bird proof everything, materials, cleaning up, your time, your labor, everything else. That all comes into play. So, we will charge no less than $400 for bird proofing on a single story house. And we'll re-clean the solar panels after we're done, but no less than $400 for us. I mean, that's just us. We can charge up to $1,000. Usually we'll charge $400 to $1,200. Just depends how many panels there are, how much material that we have to order. So all that comes into play. And believe me, they want to get rid of those pigeons, and they're going to pay whatever it takes to get rid of the pigeons, especially at night, because they can hear them. All right. Great questions, guys. Great questions. Let me see here. Connor says, but it's great for guys like us. I have buddies contracted with Sunrun and Tesla, get opportunity to help each other. Yes. And that's another thing too, is, you get familiar with a lot of the installers out there. And if you are, you have installers that you can talk to that, may go out there and give you a lead or something, that's very, very valuable. So A lot of you guys may know some installers out there. We get phone calls from the company itself, which is awesome because, they come to us. A lot of our business are coming to us. So they're either calling us on the phone, checking out our Google page, checking out our Instagram, checking out our YouTube channel. One way or another, they're seeing us and they're seeing, how, what kind of business that we are. And so we get a lot of people that way. And when it comes down to it, eventually down the road, you are going to get customers coming to you, and you're not advertising as much. Now, earlier in this YouTube video, I was talking about marketing. And when you market, when you start your business for solar panel cleaning or whatever you're starting with, you're going to get tons of people trying to take your money. There's going to be a lot of guys out there that are going to promise you the world. You're going to get tons of leads. You're going to get tons of people calling you. You're going to get this. You're going to get that. And all of a sudden, you pay thousands of dollars every single month and no phone calls. And this has happened. This has happened even to us, where we paid thousands of dollars until we found the right company. And when we went with that company, we started getting phone calls. And as soon as we started getting phone calls, we kind of knew that this was a company to go with. There's a lot of companies out there. Like I said, there's Yelp out there. There's Thumbtack. There's Home Advisor. There's a lot of companies out there that are going to hit you up, and they're going to sit there and say, yes, for $500 a month, for $700 a month, I can advertise on Facebook for you. And it just depends, what's your budget? What are you willing to spend? What audience are you trying to, get in front of? Because the first thing that you should be doing if you're starting any type of business is finding out who's your competition. Google it, Google window washing near me, Google solar panel cleaning near me. Find out which companies are coming up. Find out how strong these companies are, how many reviews they have. They have a lot of reviews, and you can tell one company could have 300 reviews, and all the other companies can have maybe 1 or 2. We already know, even in our industry, we know the new people that are coming up because they have 0 reviews, and all of a sudden they're on Google My Business, and they're saying, yeah, we do solar panel cleaning. Yeah, no problem. So we'll even give them a call and say, we'll ask them questions, as far as, hey, what type of equipment do you have, and what are you going to clean my solar panels with? Or, do you use soaps? Do you do this? And we'll act like a customer sometimes just because we want to know who our competition is. But do we really, target them? No. I mean, because it's their own business. They're trying to make a living, and we don't try to do anything that's going to hurt their business. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we're number one in our industry, in our area. And we do. I mean, we travel all the way to San Diego from Los Angeles County and from LA, or all the way down to Palmdale or Barstow. And so we'll travel 100 miles in each direction, just to get the business. Now, is it worth it? Yes, sometimes it is, because when we're out cleaning one and somebody else comes up to us and says, hey, can you do mice? Or where you guys from? Do you have a card? We'll tell them, say, look, we're in Rancho Cucamonga, so we're 90 miles away. If you want us to do it, we can do it right now for you and get it done. And then there you go. We have another job that pops up, and then we'll get that done. Even if Rick and I are, leaving at 8 o'clock at night. Well, we did 4 jobs or 5 jobs for that day. It was well worth it. So if we did over $1,000 or what have you, we're happy with that per day. So there are some companies, there are some that you go to that you are going to have, bigger jobs, and those are your commercial accounts, and those are the ones that we can do thousands and thousands of dollars, but it takes a lot more, a lot more energy, a lot more, planning and everything else like that. So, we have to have, our commercial insurance that we got to show them and prove to them, our W-9 that we give them. So they have that before we even start sometimes. And it does take a while. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for, coming on tonight. Really appreciate you guys coming on. Feel free to hit that thumbs up if you can, and hit that thumbs up. Let us know that we are doing a good job, at least giving you the advice that you guys need, and you guys enjoy watching us. We really appreciate that. And thank you guys for watching our YouTube channel and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We have quite a few new subscribers, here on YouTube, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, our channel is growing, and I'll try to make this a routine for you guys to where, we have Q&A, and I can get Rick out here, and we'll kind of do some Q&A on some of these videos and answer some of your questions. I know it's late in some areas, but it is early in some other areas also. But with that being said, thank you guys for the live chat and the questions that you guys have. And we will probably see you guys on another video very, very soon. Once again, this is Henry from SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up, and leave in the comments that you subscribe. Let us know you're a new subscriber so we know who you are, and we really appreciate that. And just leave a comment. If you have a question, feel free to just leave that for us, and we'll try to answer that the best we can. With that being said, we will catch you guys on the next video, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.